Okay, it's again Neurons Richter with new thought. There are two thoughts that I want to share. Why there is not only one country, and another is why there are many religions. I have done some research about this. Let's go. First of all, we have to go in history. Why there are many countries? Before 10,000 years ago, the first thing was people knew how to farm. That's the most important thing to understand. Due to people knowing how to farm, they stopped to move from here to there. There were no any fucking countries. They usually moved source for food for their survival. But after they knew how to farm, they stopped moving, and instead of moving, they built their own shelter near their crops. And they built their shelter from house to village, village to town, town to cities, and a cities needed rule. Like we cannot kill any persons, without anything. There should be rule. So after making a rule, they form a country. That's how there were countries. Like again, if we go in the past before World War One, about 1950, there were only 50 countries. There were many. Right now it is about 195, exactly 195 countries. But before, there were only 50 countries. And what happened in that time was how country from 50 to how it became 195. That's the question, right? So let's again go in World War. In World War One, a Soviet boy killed. I do not know. I forget. I had research in evening or not evening, in midday. So I forget the name. The boy killed with something thrown of Austria and Hungary. I do not know his name. And the war started. And how the war became World War? There was a treaty signed where it said that a country must involve if they had hit or attacked their allies. And after 1 or 2 weeks, almost all the Europe had come in the war. Okay, and after that the war ended. The most lost was from Germany. The first war after World War One, in year 1950, there were 80 countries. Before 1900s, there were only 50 countries. Most of the world was ruled by big empires, British empires. Mainly ruled about like India, right, Canada, etc. Again, in 1950, there were almost 80 countries. After World War One and World War Two, those big empires collapsed. How? Because there were no resources to control, so they had to leave the country. And new country established by then. Right now, it is 195 country, right? So in World War II, the most damaged country was Germany, and they needed a new leader who can promise to get freedom, to get resources like food, water. So they found two men, that is Hitler and another, I forget the name again. And they started World War II. And after World War II started, they wanted to destroy the treaty of what they have to give, and also take many land. Germany was like going so much highly against war, non-stop, continuing the land, taking land and resources like that. So my question was, why there is not only country? Because in the history there were group forms. People started to stop moving. The moving thing the moving thing stop and make a country. Yeah, that's the thing. If people did not know how to farm, they keep on moving and there will be no any countries. And what are the pros that I think if there were only country? Like I am in Nepal, and sometimes I do regret why the fuck I was born in Nepal. So I have written here pros from my opinion. There will be no any visa, so we can travel anywhere. First of all, like the strong passport at Singapore, Japan, they can get any visas, but from Nepal you cannot even get tourist visas, man. And we can get the best opportunity. Like if I'm a fucking intelligent, I can go anywhere and take resources of that thing and make a big team. Like I do not have to, sorts. I can go anywhere like that, and we can use the best land for the best thing. Like in India, the best land for I think that India got the best land for agricultures. Likewise, Middle East got best land for resources, oil, where we can make that thing good. Switzerland, Nepal, they have some natural resources where human being can see resources, natural things. Like, and the cons, lack of efficiency. That's my dog. If I unlock the door, he will go out and do nothing. But if he's inside the house, he will bark like he's gonna bite. But okay, let's again go to cons. The first thing is lack of efficiency. What I mean to say, let's go for example. If I give myself only one pen, and the rule is write with it and you will get another pen. I will write it non-stop and get another pen. But if I give myself two pen, and the rule is I have to write simultaneously, like from this and from this. I have to use both pen, and the rule is again I will get one pen if I finish another. And absolutely I will do fast with one pen. I will get another pen fast from one pen. Am I right? Yeah. Why? It's the switching part takes a lot of time. Like I will write this again, I will write this switch. The time take a lot. And again, the second cone is we have to depend upon the leader for anything. Like if I have to see a house, I will be leader of the house. I should control, or let's say I should lead my 5 members. But if I have to see 4 house, whom can I see? I have to see more than 20 people. And there will be, if I'm bad, nothing. I can destroy that 20 persons. If I'm good, there will be good, but there will be lack of efficiency. So this is the second cone. And the third cone is that I use my fucking brain and say that it's freedom. Yeah, which changes, many people changes, like PewDiePie go to Japan. Why? Not because Japan is the most best country. For him, it will be the best country because there is rules, regulation, people with a high civic sense, discipline. So he chose Japan. But if there is only one country, there will be only one type of rule, and there will be no freedom. That's what I want to say. And I am in dilemma. That it's, see, a country wants to develop. You know why? Because they want to be better than other country in terms of power, in terms of superiority, and others. If there is only one country, there will be no one to compare. So only thing the country will be focused on surviving. Yeah, only thing the people will focus on surviving, and that is the simple thing. So country will not, develop. But again, there is pros that if the country is one, and there will be so much good teams, and people working together, and they have all the resources, they can grow very fast than country divided. Like the confusion is if the team is good, one country will blast in development. If the country is bad, if the team is bad, there will be no focus. Like I'm confused. It is pros or cons that. Okay. The first thing that World War I started was mainly due to rules. Yeah. Why did boy kill the throne of Hungary, Australia? Because the rule he did not wanted that rule. Again, the second thing is why World War II started? Again, because of rule. Because of First World War, the Germany was being, have to sign a lot of treaties where that is so much devastating. Like, people were going from Hong Kong. There was a rule where Germany have to pay all the things and many more. Again, the second part, the whole, Second World War started due to rule. Now, if history repeats, the Third World War will be the rule. And how rule are made? The rule are made by majority of people. If a country have dumb people, majority of dumb, there will be the rule with dumb thing, and there will be rule made by dumb peoples. And again, okay, let's see again one graph I have to show you. I have made here. See, the 35% of war is made by land and borders. A country wants to capture and the country's land, okay, and which might have rivers or minerals that is there. And second thing that I notice is that the country with power destroys country with low power. For example, America direct hit Venezuela because it was not a powerful country. So a powerful country wars with a non-powerful country, so he get victory easily and the war started. The second thing. And the third thing is money, resources. Yeah, oil, gold, like that. And fourth thing is allies. Like, there are many treaties signed. If a country get hit by one country, all the country will help them. This will start in the World War again, mostly with NATO, I guess. And the fourth thing is ideology. Yeah, why I'm saying ideology, it's many people do not notice it, but different idea on how to run a government. Some in our Nepal, someone wants to bring king, someone wants democracy, like that. And the thinking started a war between make the people divided, and the war again began. And after that war began, Nepal will be weakened, and after weakened, other country will attack that country. Again, the World War will start. The trigger is mostly World War is made by rules. So the rules, I guess, the rule must be made with these three things. A country make a whole rule that one country cannot capture another country land, or cannot fight for borders. Second, only the war can be if there should be the balance in power. Like war, all the countries should have militarily equally power. Here, the more you have power, the more you will rule. For example, our Nepal do not have military power and money, anything. That Nepal is a poor country, so another country can attack us easily. But there should be some rule that it say that a country could only have 2 lakhs of military soldiers. Only the nuclear weapons should all be banished, or let's say again should be destroyed. The nuclear power should all be destroyed, and military, the war should run with not with also missile, like it's so dangerous. The war should make one rule that all the people should follow. And there should not be war. If the one country should war with another country, in case for land, if it's so power, if it is for resource money, all should be allies and hit that country. That should be the main rule of this war. Okay, this much for today. I guess I have talked more, and that's how my thoughts came. Yeah. Okay, that's all.